Time to butcher you. Time to butcher you. This morning before we start our vlog, maybe some chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. It's okay. No, let's put some more of this just to make it better. There we go. Ooh, all the white stuff that floats around. I won't care about that coffee bean. Oh, that's better. Let's go ahead and get started. So, now that I had my coffee-ish, I just put my shirt on, just for this audience. All Things Occult, welcome. It's been a little bit. Never posted a vlog, but well, I posted one, but it wasn't a very nice one. But I kind of want to keep y'all posted. It's been happening. Obviously, I changed my style of magic. So, what happened there? What happened? Okay. Well, I didn't completely change it-ish. It started to get dark, as you would expect, with any occult magic practitioner. It starts to get dark, it starts to get evil, and it starts to go downhill. Who would have guessed? But I basically had to get rid of all of the negative, because I had a whole bunch of sigils to get rid of all the negative energies, and I didn't listen to those sigils and all that. No. And I would always welcome the spirits back in, and etc. and so forth. So, when my last altar got thrown away, that giant, huge one, was basically a carpet, which I might get again. And we'll see. it was basically to where I had to redevelop everything from the ground up. Rewrite all my rituals, rewrite everything. So, as you can see in different discords that I've been in, if you are in my discords, and yeah, it's, if you've been in them, you know that I been doing a lot of homework. I've been doing a lot of studying the gods. I've been doing a lot of ritual creating, let's say. And some of them I've been getting from the gods. The Norse gods. One of the things they've been having me do was something called Thor's Meditation. Which, no, not here. Okay, so I won't reveal how you exactly do it, but it's basically to focus your energy. And just to keep it focused at all times. Now, I got it written in my book of shadows. Now, I'm not allowed to reveal it. No, not at all. None of you are ready to hear it yet. None of you have open ears yet. Even if you do have an open ear, you probably won't write it down. Let's just say that. And that's kind of the thing. Odin wants us to write things down. Thor wants us to gain power. Loki wants to cause chaos. Freya wants us to gain wealth. Why? Odin, so he can gain more knowledge. Thor, so he can gain more power. Loki, so he can cause more chaos, obviously. And Freya, so she can gain more wealth. Isn't that simple? Simple enough to understand? If that's not simple for you to understand, then what is? What is simple? The gods want you to understand they are working for you. So that's my little lecture in this one. So let's get back to the vlog. So that's kind of how I've been doing things lately. Oh, the dog. How night goes. Oh gosh, how my nights go. Yeah, day in, day out, I get messed with. It's kind of mental. A little bit with the spirits. Literally just mental. oh, the spirits and the deities, because it's an active room. I let it to be active. It's a portal. I won't do anything about it. Oh, my bad. I'm not going to close the portal because it's a blessed room. I already put runes in it. I blessed it. I put carvings in it. And I performed the ceremony at a full moon. So, there's just a few things I do have to cleanse, though. As per usual. The newer the item, the more I have to cleanse, etc. and so forth. So, just keep that in mind. It's a religious thing that I do. So, you don't have to do it, but if you don't want any negative spirits to come in, I recommend doing it. Personal experience. I'll explain. One time with tarot cards, I didn't keep up with the cleansing. Bad idea, actually. Bad idea. I never used them. I never really cleansed them because I didn't use them. Well, I knew about cleansing them regularly, but I didn't know why. Well, then I hear from my parents, who are Christians. Keep in mind. And so they are not for this. They don't know I'm making this video at all. Because they're not home. Interesting enough. And yeah, they heard scratching on the roof. I think the first few nights it wasn't a big deal, but then one night, because they were thinking it was a raccoon, but there's a because they have a hard time distinguishing sounds. They don't know the sounds between finger scratching or animal scratching. That's the difference. They don't know what's spiritual, what's not spiritual, because they've never been on investigations, just because of their faith. So, obviously, this is their first time this happening to them. Oh, my father goes, Beshem Yeshua, go. I refuse to say the name in English. And the spirit leaves. And the name works. But they knew I was up to something. They knew I was a part of something. Because where else? Who else would have something inside the home? I was the only one to bring in magic into the home. Now, I knew the consequences of magic. I knew consequences of dark magic. I know both sides. I've known them both. The dark side has torn me out. Will I ever not perform a dark magic ritual ever again? No. Doesn't mean I'm not going to. It's just special occasion. Yes. Very special. Or if one of these guys of the Leviathan ask me to. Only time. They have to give me an invocation though. Other than for Lucifer, I have one for him. So let's just get right back to it. So they knew about it. They eventually found my tarot when they cleaned my room out. And keep in mind, I was 18 by this point, so legally I am an adult, and legally my stuff is my stuff. This comes as a shock at them, because they've never had to deal with this before. And now, there's been a few other times that they found my altar, but they have not been as bad as the first time. If that makes sense. But during that first time, I did not have an altar. I had an altar after Christmas, but not before. So, yeah, that's kind of how my life went. And starting at 18. Except my parents didn't agree. Obviously they got on me. It's like, we don't bring witchcraft into the house. Your traditional sounding. And I was glad I left Christianity. Because of the arrogance in it. Of how you deal with these things. From then on, I had a completely different perspective of all Christians. Now, I have met a few over the past few years, that were Christian, and they went to church and everything, and they accepted my practices. They didn't agree with my religion, they just accepted it. Because they knew they couldn't convert me, they just could accept that they could set an example for me. That's how you can get someone. But I've been around too many Christians that don't know that concept. I'm not here to convert. I'm here to set an example. I'm here also to teach. So if I see something wrong or something that is against what I am teaching you in the Discord, I'll be like, okay, let's not teach this, teach this. Yeah, so that's how it go. So that was a little bit of a story of how I first started. And recent updates, you kind of got them all, honestly. Vlogs aren't very long, and I'm used to long videos. I gotta get used to that. I'm not gonna list out the reason now because I do not have permission to share. But we need to give our blessings out to Braun. Give our prayers out to him. So, go out to Thor. Send your protections, your blessings out to Braun. Here and now. The things will go well. This is Thor's hammer. But, I'm not going to just review out in public the reasons why or anything like that till I get further permission. He's let me know a few things. He's also let's just say he's dealing with some struggles on his own. I just found out his age not that long ago. He's 18. And I know what it's like to be 18 when you're used to one thing, but then you're out in the world and you're seeing a whole nother thing. I know what it's like to go through that. He's going through that era. Right now. That change. This room. So, just pray, hope for the best. Give him your blessings, of course. He needs it. If you've been against him, and you're like, oh, let's send curses to him. No. I'll have your comment removed. I will. Because the slogan from here on will be, bless others and not curse others. Blessed are those who are weak. Cursed those who are strong. What does that mean? Blessed those who don't know their way. Cursed are those who take advantage of that way. Or, blessed are those who are poor, and cursed are those who are rich. Because the rich curse the poor for bad reasons sometimes. So, blessed are those who are weak, cursed are those who are strong. Isn't that what's going on in America right now? Well, just make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make a right, make sure, just keep those prayers in mind. And yeah, I'll see y'all next video.